piss over there, but we're going for a little walk. I got y'all on my little carrier on my scooter, and I'm about to put y'all on my tripod in a second. Just give me a minute. How you folks doing today? I hope y'all doing fantastic. I know the weather out here is fantastic. I know the weather out here is lovely. So I'm out here in my shorts and a tank top, getting ready to get it in. But yeah, about to enjoy the rest of my vacation. I still got 2 more days. And so we downtown right now. Obviously I live down here. It's the morning. Ain't too much of anything going on right now. So I keep going away. But I'm gonna set up this tripod in a second so y'all can see where I'm walking. I'm just trying to get to a decent area where I'm not in everybody's way. Let me see. Hey Khalil, how you doing, man? Peace and love. I am doing well today, man. I'm feeling good. The weather's finally starting to change for the fucking better. Thank God. I hate the cold. Hate it, hate it, hate it. All right, I'm gonna get over here and I'm gonna put it on my tripod. I'm like literally right by Fremont. I don't know. It seems like when you're trying to be out here, like filming sometimes, people are like enamored, like it's still like the fucking early 2000s or the 90s. Like they not used to seeing people fucking film themselves. But, you know, people ain't got shit else better to do with themselves. All right, let's take this off of here. Sorry about the production. You love the cold. Most people do, especially out here. There we go. Much better. Most people love the cold. I know everybody I work with love the cold, and every time I say I can't wait for it to get hot, they're like, why? Why? Because I ain't got no fucking car. No, let them stay in the past. We got to get folks baptized, and you can try that shit out here if you want to. But y'all remember, this is the city of sin. But look, here we are. Here's the situation. We walking. I'm gonna flip the camera around for just a second. I'm gonna drop my copy and paste comment. Get baptized. This is not a joke nor a game. We in the worst times ever. You know, I saw somebody say that. I'm gonna walk like this. I saw somebody say that yesterday. They said that this generation of people are the most evil generation. It's the most evil generation of people since Sodom and Gomorrah, right? That's what they say. They say people have never been more evil, right? In no other time in history have people been this evil and da-da-da-da-da, right? That's what I keep seeing people say, right? Las Vegas, New Mexico. I live in the other Las Vegas, my guy. Oh, you live in New Mexico? Somebody was saying, yeah, like, this is the most evil generation that has ever existed. But then I thought to myself, like, what do you have to compare it to, right? And I'm not saying that people shouldn't, you know, seek spiritual guidance or seek the Lord or anything like that. But I think it's kind of presumptuous of us to believe that we live in the most evil time ever, right? Especially when you look at the stories, like from yesteryear, and some of the atrocities that people committed that were allowed by the state, right? At least nowadays, if you're going to consider yourself to be like a decent state, right? A decent state actor, you can't openly torture people. You can't openly sell people into slavery. I mean, it happens. I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm saying, but you can't openly do it as a state actor, right? You have to come up with some type of like minutia or something to get people to go along with it, or for it to be justified, right? Even when it comes to genocide, you have to come up with like all of these different caveats as to why you're committing genocide now, as opposed to just doing it. Whereas in history, people just did it. People just did it, right? And there was no one there to stop them because, like I said, the state itself was a part of that, right? Yeah, they do slavery these days. No, you're not offending me, not at all, man. Starting the conversation. I love this. No, I'm not offended at all. But yeah, they do slavery discreetly. They do it through sex trafficking. They do it overtly through selling organs. You know what I'm saying? You know how many people go into, here's Fremont right here, y'all. I've been down here a million times. Y'all seen it. We going past here. We going all the way down by Let me see. Y'all can see it from here. We're going all the way down there. Oh shit! Just hit my ankle by that tower, by the stratosphere. That's what we call it. But yeah, I mean, it happens today. It happens discreetly. But my point in saying all that is, humans have always been fucked up. Humans have always been trash. It ain't like nothing new now. You know, it ain't nothing different in the water now that makes us any more evil than any other time in history. Like, it's no different. Like, it's just the fact that we can see it now. You know what I'm saying? We have screens and stuff, and we have a eye into the world of people that we shouldn't even know. Like, I should know everybody's life around the world. I ain't gonna say I shouldn't, but back in the day, I wouldn't know what's going on over there in the Middle East. I wouldn't know what's going on in other people's countries. You understand what I'm saying? But now I have a window into the world, so everything seems evil, right? Do y'all think, like, right? Let's use this as an example. People say women are more promiscuous now. They're showing more of their bodies, right? Are they more promiscuous now, or is it just that we're seeing it more now and they're more open to talk about it now? You get what I'm saying? Because when you look at it, they say that prostitution is the oldest profession. If it's the oldest profession, that means that women been doing that. They been sexy. They been selling sex. And you know who's been buying sex? Men. Right? So that's why I think it's the internet that makes everything look way more evil than it is. And then what the internet also does is it takes us away from connection, right? Because, like, look, every day, where's the most of your social interaction gonna go? It's gonna be on your phone. Even if it's not with strangers on the internet, it's gonna be through a fucking screen, right? And there's something lost in translation when you're communicating through a screen as opposed to being in person. Now, women been doing it, but we're more in control. Yeah, right. Yeah, y'all are more in control now. Exactly. Y'all have, and then on top of that, since y'all are social animals, right? Like you said, y'all been doing it, and since y'all are social animals, and since y'all have the tool of the internet, right? Y'all can sit there. Y'all have people that are like-minded who think the same way, who are going to allow you to find a community where you're not shamed, right, for that behavior. So if you want to be a 304, you can be a 304 if you want. Just find a group of 304s that are gonna back up that behavior. That's all you got to do. Let me see. Solomon and God would do a new thing though. The woman would compass the man. I don't know what that means. But I don't know. I look at the times they're in, right? And if you want to take like scripture or like anything biblical and apply it to now, I think it does apply to a lot of now. My only issue is that for all the people that are saying we're living in the end of times, we've always been living in the end of times. Now it's no different, right? Evil didn't just appear on this world yesterday. Evil didn't appear on this world with the internet. It's been here. And the conditions that we find ourselves living in is because the men of yesteryear built the conditions that we live through today. So if you feel that the conditions now are evil, and I'm talking about every institute of power, whether it be government, whether it be corporations, or whether it be the church, are all corrupted to their fucking core. And it wouldn't be possible if evil didn't exist within the hearts of men, especially the hearts of men that claim that they speak in the name of God. I'm just saying, right? Because if everybody that were as pious as they claim to be, if everybody was as followers of the divine, I never claim that. That's why I never get on here and say, I'm the most pious, I follow the Bible, because I'm a fucking sinner. And I'm gonna be a sinner for the rest of my goddamn life. It ain't gonna stop. And I'm not gonna sit here and pretend to you or to pretend to God that I'm gonna be better. The only thing I can do is try to be, you see? Like, that's it. But I'm not gonna sit up here, even if I do, become exalted, so to speak, right? Where I'm in a better position in life. I'm not gonna sit here and look down my nose on those who may not be able to like wrestle with sin as I have. You see what I'm saying? Let me see. You think he would pick women over the head of household? That's what a lot of women say. And and a lot of women are also, hey Gina, how you doing? Yeah, I'm chilling. Yeah, we set the example, but we set a bad example. We set a horrible fucking example. I was telling my kid's mom the other day, she said, oh, these kids don't have talking about the young people. These kids don't have old like elders to tell them the right way and this. And I say, that's because that's our fucking job. We're midlife now. We're fucking 40 pushing 50 in this bitch, right? If it ain't our job, whose is it? The younger generation ain't about to sit up here and listen to no fucking 80-year-old, like don't understand the changing world. That's our job. The people, especially millennials, the people that have seen this world change before their eyes. We grew up in a world without all this technological nonsense, right? And we got to see it change. And we have to adjust to it as young adults. That's what that's our job to fucking to guide these young people. It ain't nobody else's, and I think that's where we all fucked up because everybody my age still thinks we're young. We're not young, bro. We're not young. Like I'm saying, anybody born in the 80s, early 90s, we not young no more, bro. I mean, we're youngish, but we not the young folk. It's our job. Let me see. Hey, how do you say your name? Segnavig? How you doing, man? Let me see. I have been lately having seen Sinless System. Right, Ash. Me too. Huh? I don't have any dollars on me, man. I'm sorry. Maybe when I come back. I ain't got no cash on me right now, but when I come back, I will have a little bit of cash flow on me. I can help the brother out. I be trying. People say, oh, when you give people like that money, they just gonna go get them something to drink, or they just gonna go get them something to smoke. Yeah, I know. I hope they do. I hope they find some comfort. Life is hard enough. If my little $2 or my little $5 gonna get you where you need to go, at least for the next couple hours, then mission accomplished. Be it food or a joint, I really don't give a fuck. Or a cigarette or whatever. That's not for me to judge. If you need it, you need it, because I've been there myself. Let me see. Every man is a sinner. You admit your sin to God. Don't look at God as religion. It's a relationship. Yes. When I tried to find God through religion, I lost my faith. And like, I put it like that. And when I tried to find any semblance of a relationship with God through man's religion, I completely lost faith in a divine power. Because you start asking yourself, well, why does this happen and this happen and why is this evil motherfucker over here, you know, at the height of Catholicism or whatever ism that you worshiping, and we all know that this person is fucked up. Thank you, Khalil. I am in a good mood. I'm off. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, damn. I really do. Like, I think that, like, here's the thing, and this goes with anything. It goes with working out. It goes with eating right. It goes with religion. All that. If you ever notice, when people make a little bit of a self-improvement with themselves in any of those areas, it could be finances, it could be, like I said, religion, your body, what do? What's the first thing they do? What's the first thing they do? Because like I say, I'm guilty of it too. You start looking down at people. You're like, oh, well, if I could do this, you can too. If I could do this, then how come you can't? Da-da-da-da. Right? I do it every fucking day, bro. I have to tell myself, you got to stop doing that. Everybody's not you. Everybody's not going to handle a situation like you're going to handle a situation, right? Just like you're not going to, just like I wouldn't handle a situation like other people will handle a situation. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I'm guilty of sin. No way do I look down but judge those that judge you. And right. I'm just saying, like, when it comes to sin and the things that live in our heart, we can't always like judge people for every little thing. I'm not saying you can't judge. You got to judge. It's our job to also judge like right and wrong too. You know what I'm saying? We can't just let everything fly. Because like I say, we do, and somebody, you know, we do rule this world. Thank you, Khalil, man. God bless you, man. Thank you. I'm gonna get some lunch today. I really am. That's funny. But I don't know, man. I'm glad it's nice out here today. It's fine. Let me tell y'all around. We're about to see the wedding chapels. We about to pass the pawn shop. Let's see. Sorry, here we go. This is where people come to get married. I think this one's nice. I think that is really, the reason I like this one is because it reminds me of my hometown. For some reason, like the little churches. I think that's a nice place to get married. They got like the little swing there. People come and they take pictures and everything. You got another wedding chapel right here. And they empty right now because it's the daytime. But normally, like normally they let me see. Oh shit. Thank you, Ash, man. I appreciate you, man. I'm trying to get back to the chat too, so I can see the chat. Y'all gotta bear with me sometime. I be trying to do the live right. No green screen. How do I get back to the live? I mean, how do I get back to the chat? No green screen, god damn it. Look at that. All right, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. How to take the green screen. No green screen. There we go. All right, we did that. Done. And the chat. How to get back to the chat. The chat. Can I please get back to the chat? Let me see. Channel activity. No. Oh, there we go. There we go. I got it. I found it. Hell yeah. Thank you, Gina. Hell yeah. I appreciate y'all, man. So more waiting chapel. More waiting chapel. I walk past here. Sometimes it depends on the day. During the weekend, there's always people at these wedding chapels. Like, you'll walk past here and they be looking so nice. I guess this is like the Elvis one, I guess. They got like a nice little gazebo back here, nice little church. People be standing outside here taking pictures, getting married, you know what I'm saying? The other day I walked past here, somebody was in this gazebo getting their picture taken. The bride was blushing. She was beautiful. Nah, I'm being serious, though. I think that shit is dope. And like up this street, like up this part of Las Vegas, Villa. Oh, Rogue Toys. There's a toy store right here? There's a toy store right here? I know there's a toy store on Fremont that we just passed, but I didn't know there was a toy store right here. We're gonna have to check that bitch out. Here's a dispensary right here. Now I could go to this dispensary, but they never have strong weed. They be having that Snicker Fritz. People rent bikes. There's bikes all throughout downtown like that, like little bike stations, electric bike stations that you can find and rent a bike. But here's the pawn shop, the famous pawn shop from Pawn Stars. Let me see. You just looking at those a couple of days ago? Got a Darth Vader bank there. They do? Oh, you been there? Okay. You said the wedding is dope or dumb. Nah, honestly, when I pass by the weddings, everybody looks happy. Like, I personally wouldn't get married, but I ain't gonna sit up there and I can't sit there and say that the people that are getting married don't look awesome. They don't look like they're having a good day. They look, at least the day is good. Don't tell them what the marriage is gonna turn out like, but the day be fantastic. Y'all seen this place many times. TLC. How you doing? It's got like a crowd. Sometimes you'll have a crowd out here too. That's why they got the little cone set up. You'll have a crowd out here lined up to get in there. I've never been in there myself, but yep, Gold Star Projects right there. Yeah. That's the fake Pawn Stars. Oh, okay, that's the fake one. They tried to sell my friend old Pokemon cards there. Oh, okay. Like I wouldn't know. Sometimes people would be like I know that as far as at least the tourist attraction part, this like right here, people be lined up. They tried to why would they try to sell it? Honestly, I've always wondered because I have a watch. I have an old watch. It gotta be at least from like the 50s. It's gold, but I don't know if it's real gold. It doesn't work, and I got it from my grandma. She didn't give it to me. I got it from her house when she died and everybody was fighting over her stuff. I was a little boy, I just went in there and got it. But I still got it. It's in my safe. And I was thinking about taking it there just to see. I wouldn't sell it, but just to see if it's worth anything. I know, Gina, I've lived off it for 15 years. Let me see, Ash. I used to watch that show. And the one from Detroit. I think I won in Detroit too. Oh yeah, Lenny or whatever. Yeah. But we're halfway there. Now this is a walk. That show was badass, bro. We're throwing hands on some customers. It's not surprising. Once I realized where it was and how many people are out here, cause this area, there's a lot of homeless people and there's a lot of vagrants. So I'm not surprised that they have to throw hands over here because of the neighborhood, right? Like it can get, this is downtown, just like most downtown areas. It can be pretty hood, but due to the fact that this is Vegas, they try to keep it kosher. There's no like horrifically violent crime down here. People don't get robbed like often because the metro will be on your ass for that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Jesus by a sword, and you can slap me and turn the other cheek. You can slap. Let me see. Good afternoon, sir. Let me see. Let me see. Gotta get across this street. There we are. There we are. Got a Mexican restaurant over there. The issue I've been going through too lately is trying to find good cuisine that's going with my vegetarian lifestyle. Oh my God. Like, I understand now why when I was dating before, like, the ladies were so irritated by me being vegetarian because it's honestly the variety in food is that's the problem, right? You be taking some fucking chances out here trying to eat vegetarian, you know what I mean? Because you get a craving sometimes for meat that's not like, you know, no Diddy, but you get a craving for meat and you be wanting to sit up there and just have some meat. Walmart has a big bag of, yep, that's why I'm gonna try to get up there later, get some. My bad. You're a veggie diet. Yeah, man, it sucks. It don't suck. I'm lying. Honestly, even without being a vegetarian, most of the week I don't eat meat. Like I may eat meat maybe 2 or 3 days out the week, but when I do get the not now, but when I was eating, about 2 or 3 days out the week. But when you get the craving, them cravings be fucking crazy, bro. Let me turn around. Those cravings be absurd. Like yesterday, I wanted some chicken wings so fucking bad, bro. I wanted some chicken wings so bad. And I was like, bro, you can't just be out here just eating chicken wings because you want to eat chicken wings. You know what I'm saying? It's no bueno. You know, you made promises to the divine, but you're not gonna be out here consuming flesh. And so, just because I want to consume some flesh, just because I want to eat some meat, don't mean I'm gonna do it. You feel me? I'm gonna be good. I used to be vegetarian, but now I'm back to meat eating. Diddy party. I mean, the only reason I started eating meat again, I wasn't even craving it. I had went up like almost a year and a half, no meat, just vegetarian. But the issue is, I get super fucking slender. Look at this shit, bro. I look like I'm out here, and this is even just before I stopped eating the meat. Look at me, I'm like thin as shit. You know what I mean? Like, I like being, you know, a little bit thicker than this. And like I said, that's all vanity. All vanity. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing about how, you know, I'm healthy. I feel good. You know what I'm saying? I even look good. But just as a guy, you know what I'm saying? You like to have that size on you. So when you like, you know what I'm saying? You walk over there, you be like, I'm just playing. I'm just playing, but I'm not playing at the same time. I feel weak too. That's the problem. That's the problem. God understands I'm in survival mode. That's the thing, Jack. I don't think I'm in survival mode anymore. I think I'm honestly feeling real good, right? What up, Jay White? How you doing? I need to walk more. Seriously, I'm trying to get like walking. I've said it. I'll say it now and I'll say it again. It's the best exercise. There is no better exercise than walking. It is the most, unless you have horrible knees, you know what I mean? For the most part, walking is one of the best exercises that you can do at any age. It's good cardio. It's good to get your legs moving. It's good to get going. You know what I'm saying? A little bit meat here and there is good, man. Did he jump? Some meat now and again, huh? Like I said, I'm trying not to make it into a religion. So like I said, if I slip up, you know, that's between me and, you know, whatever I'm going through. I'm not gonna like beat myself up for doing it, but I have no intention on slipping up. It was just yesterday. I was sitting in the house. I was like, I know exactly what it was. I got on Instagram. And I saw all like people making chicken wings, and I was like, God damn, bro. You know, it's almost like when you horny and you see like a really nice body. You know what I'm saying? I got on there, saw those chicken wings. I was like, God damn, that shit looks good. I was like, oh, I could just go get a couple wings and I'd be good, you know what I mean? But I was like, nah, I held out. I was good. I was good. Hey, black man inside the window. Meat hunters in the building. We are joking for now, Jeremy. We get it. We gotta laugh. Yeah, hell yeah, man. Oh no. No, I don't care about the Diddy talk. I don't care. Not at all. I don't care about the Diddy jokes. With the people that I've said that to, the people that they literally only come in here and make Diddy jokes. Like literally, that's all they literally come in here to make a Diddy joke or to make a racist. Those are the people I'm talking to, dude. But y'all, like, no, hell no. Y'all having a whole conversation. Y'all can joke about whatever the fuck y'all want. I don't care. But somebody said survival mode. Like, that's the issue. I ain't gonna say issue. I don't feel like I'm in survival mode now. I feel like I'm in a good, like, homeostasis. Like, I put out a video today talking about my budget. And yeah, I don't make a lot of money. I don't bring in a lot of money in a month. But I'm good. I'm okay, right? I feel good. I'm able to budget my money in a way to where I do have some extra money at the end of the week a lot of the times in order just in case there's an emergency or just in case. You know, a lot of times I'll end up going to the store on a Friday or Saturday because I, have gotten my rent together, gotten all my money together, and I'm good. But in the last, I would say 2 months, I haven't felt like I'm in survival mode. That's why the content hasn't been as consistent, because I'm not getting on here venting out my angst because I don't have a lot. I've been just working on my cartoon. I've been in a healthy headspace, and yeah, you know what I'm saying? I've been telling myself to get on here and share in that positivity because it is effort to get there, you know what I'm saying? And some people need it. Just like y'all said, y'all need to laugh to avoid crying. Absolutely. So I'm trying to come up with ways to come up with entertaining content, especially reaction content. Sometimes I'll do the reaction videos that are not so negative or not, I ain't gonna say negative because I like to make crass jokes. It's just who I am. But that are, I can make videos. I don't know. I don't want to go into the fucking weeds about it, but I'm in a good place and I want a lot of my content to reflect this place. Let me show y'all something. Now, I showed y'all the wedding areas earlier. Look at this. Now, this is the famous Little White Chapel. Look at it. Now, I come over here all the time and they be having like the weddings over here. They ain't got shit going on right now. Maybe when I come back. Let me see. My bad. I did not want to bother anymore. No. You're good. A colon can change a whole science. Ate my friend's lunch. Wait. A colon can change a whole sentence. I ate my friend's lunch. Ate my friend's colon. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yuck. But look at this shit, right? All right, see, look, the tower's getting bigger. It's getting bigger, and we're gonna walk past that tower, and that's gonna be our destination. Then we're gonna turn back. But remember, it was all the way in the background earlier. And I was like, for a minute, I thought that girl had her whole butt cheeks hanging out, but she don't. I'm not judging. People out here getting their walk on. You see? Shalamar. The Shamar. I don't think I ever told y'all about, what was it? Long time ago, when I first moved out to Vegas, I used to come down to the Strip, and I would go to Caesar's Palace and various hotels and everything. And one day I went into Caesar's Palace to the bathroom. And I go in the bathroom, and that guy, Welvin the Great, I don't know if y'all know him, he was like, got him! He was like a big ass thing. That nigga was passed out in the urinal right next to me, just head all in the toilet and shit. Just messed up, right? And his handler was there, standing in the bathroom doorway, not helping the nigga. And I'm just like, what kind of handler have you out here with your head in the goddamn urinal, not helping? Like, what the fuck, right? So I saw a video. The reason I brought him up is because I saw a video of him the other day from last week, and he looked like he's doing good. And I'm glad to see that he was doing good, because I know just a couple years ago even, he was out here strung out. But like somebody to help him get his teeth fixed, He looked like he'd been eating good. He looked healthy. He looked like he was in good spirits. And I was happy to see that, because when I saw him, what was that, 8 years ago, my man was in a bad way. You going to downtown LA? I used to go downtown LA and go down to Santa Monica and all that. And I remember one time me and my friend, we went down there to take pictures to downtown LA. We was gonna go to downtown LA, then we was gonna go to Santa Monica Pier. So we go to downtown LA, and we go to this bazaar. If y'all know what a bazaar is, like a open air swap meet almost, right? And at the time, I was really into Chuck Taylors. I still like Chuck Taylors a lot, but I was really into them then. And I needed a new pair of black Chucks. So we passed by this little store, and she had a shitload of black Chucks just hanging there, just like all kinds of Chuck Taylors. And they were at the time, they were only $30, which even back then, that was a pretty good deal. So I'm like, oh shit, they got some Chuck Taylors. I said, hey, do you guys have a size 11? That lady looked at me. I said, excuse me, you know, all trying to be all polite and shit. Do you have a size 11? She just looked at me like I was like, fuck you want. Come to find out, we were in the wrong bazaar, because that lady was racist and my black ass didn't belong in it. This is a Hispanic woman, and that was the first time I had ever been denied service anywhere because of the color of my skin. She didn't say it, but we just knew. And when we walked out there, my friend Risto, he had his camera equipment. He'll tell you, he'll vouch for all this. He had his camera equipment. He had like this essay dude say, hey Holmes, you guys know where the fuck you at? Da-da-da-da-da-da. We obviously just ignored that shit and went to the Santa Monica Pier and continued on with our day. But I was so agitated, not because she didn't sell it to me. It was more agitating to me that her disgust for the color of my skin and who I was as a person wouldn't allow her to take the fucking $30 from me. You that racist? I can't hate nobody that much to not sell product. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck what racial bias or animus I have. If you want to spend money, you want to spend fucking money. No, this is Vegas though. Oh, you remember Risto? Yeah, Risto's still around. I think they out there playing, what game are they playing? Marvel Rivals these days. Yeah, it is beautiful out here. It's supposed to be 85 degrees today out here in Vegas. And I am in, look, I'm in shoot. Let me get in the sun, I'll tell y'all what I'm wearing. I'll give a fit check real quick. Give a real quick fit check. But I'm in complete shorts. And I'm still sweating too. I am sweating. We're passing by the strip club. I'll go ahead and give y'all a little fit check real quick. Fit check real quick. Oh. Give y'all the fit check real quick. Let's see. No, don't do the green screen. I don't know why this thing wants me to do this green screen so bad, but it's pissing me off. We don't want it. None. No green screen. Fit check. I don't know what that is. That's the fit check. That's the fit check. What is this? The Topless Cabaret, 24 hours a day. I don't know if it's 7 days a week, but you know what I mean? There's some titties in there now? Probably. But, oh shit, let me get out the screen. Get back to the chat. 70 is perfect. It's like upper 70s ladies. Thank you, I appreciate that. I appreciate the compliment. You know what's funny about out here? The funny thing about out here, like 9 times out of 10, especially the closer to the strip and the strats you get, nobody can. No, you could be out here dancing. You could be out. I just saw a dude smoking crack as I'm walking right back, like literally just like 5 minutes ago. Nigga smoking crack. Ain't nobody gonna say shit to you, bro. Yeah, and ain't nobody gonna care, because behind every corner, down every alley, you can find a vice here, right? It ain't just the gambling. It's Sin City. They don't call it Sin City for nothing. And it's so organized that things will happen in front of you without you even noticing that they're happening in front of you. And so when you're doing a little dance, or you out here being goofy, ain't nobody, or your butt cheeks are hanging out, or your titties are hanging out, or any of that. Ain't nobody paying attention to that. Everybody is like into their own little vices and shit. It's crazy. If there was ever a city where people mind their own fucking business, it's Vegas. Am I in Wyoming? Oh. Yep, just past it. Yep, just past Wyoming. Yes, I was raking dirt this morning and talking to the ops. Well, what was the ops saying? Bro, you gotta fuck with me. I'm at the circus in the stairwell smoking a fat blunt. Oh, you over there right now. I'm not even that far over there. It's funny because I'm like literally walking down here right now to go to one of my favorite dispensaries. As y'all know, I stayed at the Strat a few times when I was homeless, and there's a dispensary over here that I really like. So this is where I come. I actually like this dispensary more than the dispensary that I go to by my job because the weed is stronger and it's cheaper, and they give you a locals discount. So a lot of times I only spend like $12 in there, which is dope. Well, yeah. The scooter is running fantastic, bro. I jumped the gun when I made that first video, and I'm like, oh, the scooter sucks. Literally, the way it came, the brake was just really tight. So when I was riding it, obviously, with the brake locked as tight as it was, the bike wasn't gonna go as fast as it was. The scooter wasn't gonna go as fast as it was supposed to. So that was just me being impatient and not, But then one day, like I'm out here, and it was, literally like 3 days after I bought it, I'm out there, I'm like, this can't be it. I had lifted the front tire, which is where the motor is, and the scooter was going at its regular speed. And so I was like, what the fuck? And I realized that, the back tire, the brake on the back tire is locked. And when I went down there to touch it, it was so hot from rubbing that it burnt my knuckle. So I was like, oh, that's it. So I literally loosened the fucking brake, and since then it's been fine. It's been perfectly fine. Yeah. I am going to the dispensary by the Walgreens. Yep, sure am. I am on my way now. Let me see. And let me show y'all. See, we finally made it. See what walking do. We haven't even been on here. What? We haven't even been on here an hour, and we already at the tower. All that rhyme too. Look at that. Not even an hour, and we already made it out here. Remember, this is all the way in the background, and that's why I say walking is the best exercise. Best one you could do. All right. Always a fixture in the background somewhere here in Vegas. The Stratosphere. It would be weird. This is like the one building that's here that would be weird if it wasn't here for me. Thank you, Apollyon. I appreciate that. I really do. I don't know how. I don't know why. I don't know. A little goofy. Let me see. All right, we almost there. But I gotta go I actually gotta go and get me an energy drink and some other stuff before I go over there. So I'm gonna go to the Circle K, and then I'm gonna head over there. But yeah, this is my city, bro. I'm about to come up there. Are you gonna come up there? All right, I'll see you up here. Let's see. Make a cameo in the stream and shit. All right. This street right here, I don't know why so many people decide to walk before the light goes when there are cars like this. You know how many times I almost see people get fucked up over here? Look. A couple days ago, there was a guy in a wheelchair. He came over here. He just got right in traffic. He made like all of the cars stop right there. I was like, be careful, bro. People be running people down. By the way, 2 people died this weekend here in Vegas riding scooters. Well, no, 1 person died. 1 person's in critical condition because because the cars ran them over. So it's just like a cautionary tale I'm telling myself to remember that people be dying out here constantly on these motherfucking things, and you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. And like riding in the street like that, no bueno. No bueno. Now I do ride in the street occasionally because I have to, but I'm telling you, shit's dangerous. Listen. Thank you, Sparrow. I appreciate that. Oh yes, don't let me miss my chance to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's check out Vegas monster traffic. Yeah, man. They will run you over in a heartbeat. Something like somebody in the comments of the video were like, I don't even see how people were brave enough to ride out here. Yeah, it's true. People will ride up on the curb. People will ride you off the fucking road. People will bump you. It's insane. But I don't know. What else was I gonna talk about earlier? I keep seeing a lot of videos of people saying that it's hard to find jobs where they are. That the job search right now is horrendous. And I'm gonna tell you what it is. I believe that the economy is about to crash. And that's why the president is doing all this shit and all these cuts and all that. They can put a name on it or whatever, you know, for us to debate about it back and forth. But I feel like the pyramid scheme that is the United States, voila! The pyramid scheme that is the house of cards, so to speak, is coming crashing down. I really believe that. And I believe they're gonna do anything in their power to distract us from that fact, right? I believe they're gonna cut programs here. I believe they're gonna add this, they're gonna do that. They're gonna do whatever they can to distract us from the fact that the economy is crashing. Hello! Woo! Y'all suck. But anyway, I think that's what's going on. I think the economy's about to crash. I think we're in a monetary bubble, like the likes of which would make 2008, 2009 look like a normal weekend. And I believe that this bubble's about to pop. And the reason that so many people can't find jobs right now is because a lot of the job listings are ghost listings, and a lot of these companies are being bought up by these hedge funds who are going to liquidate the assets from the company. And yeah, we're fucked. I don't believe that a lot of the jobs that are being posted are actual real jobs. I believe that those are things that people are putting up for tax write-offs to say, oh, we're hiring this many people, so we need this grant or this, all that bullshit. And like I say, the house of cards itself is falling, it's crumbling, and they're gonna distract us however they can. Somebody brought up a good point to reiterate my point. They said all this racial talk, and it's not that racism didn't exist, it's not what I'm saying, hear me out. All this racial talk and this back and forth between each other, right? Like, that shit didn't happen until Occupy Wall Street, until everybody was like, we're gonna come together and say Wall Street is screwing over the American people. Once that happened, what happened? Then you start getting all this bullshit about LGBT this and gay this and black this and white this and just a lot of nonsense that didn't have shit to do with nothing, right? And they put that out there as a distraction to keep us from the basic fact that they're building more houses than people can afford, right? There are more vacancies and more of that shit than anybody can account for. And the wages are stagnant and inflation is through the fucking roof. And what's going to end up happening is that this fucking economy is going to fall flat on its face. And we're all going to have to survive through a level of poverty. Look over here and everyone looks. Yep, that's how it always works. I'm going to go through the comments. Let me see. Yep, big crash is coming. Let me see. A toast to your channel from the black hole. Thank you, I appreciate that. Let me see. But yeah, that's what's going on. It's all a fucking distraction. That's why, like these social issues that don't even seem like they mean anything, they're so heavily emphasized and pushed by these various algorithms and these various companies. Why? because they know that we'll spend 2-3 fucking weeks arguing about some stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Like some literal stupid shit. Like think about like the man versus bear argument. How long we arguing about that shit for? Months. So imagine like the CIA putting out something dumb like that to say, hey, let's make this stupid ass argument about a man versus a bear, or whether a woman to choose a man versus a bear, and we sat up there and we literally had that dumbass argument for months. Like just had it, just like it wasn't like no tomorrow, like as if it was an important conversation, as if any of you motherfuckers have come across any goddamn bears or anything. We ever talking about this like a normal fucking thing, because it's a distraction, because we're silly. They distract us with anything. It used to be they would distract us with gadgets. They say, oh, the new PlayStation's coming out, or the new iPhone, or the new this, or the new that. But now we're so used to that shit, it's just like, we don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. All right. My energy drink. Hey, how you doing? Just down a little bit. For some reason, none of the gas stations by my house sell rock stars. So I either have to get them over here or get them. And these niggas ain't got no rock stars. Bro, look at all these different flavors. Just sell regular rock stars from now on, god damn it. I had to get the inferior laws. Get one of these. This nasty shit. Purple knob. It's crazy. Thank you. Every store I go into, they add a regular rock stars. Just sell regular rock stars. As far as energy drinks, there's regular, what is it? Red Bull, regular rock stars. It's like so. It's just like not having Coke. That's what irritates me. Hey, how you doing? Hi. No, it's okay. Yes, ma'am. I ended up drinking both of them today.
Why not? Run circles around yourself.
I know, right? Man, I really
Come on, sweetheart. How you doing today? Awesome, awesome. You have your circle number back?
there we go.
May I get your...
All right, you too. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, good job. All right, we going. Sorry, y'all. I have to juggle the scooter. I have to juggle the money. I have to juggle. Hold on, give me 1 second. Put all my shit together so I don't lose nothing. Set this down for just a second. And I'm gonna catch up to the chat. Right hand before hand. Let's see. Get a Four Loko. I used to drink Four Loko religiously when I first moved out here, but hell no. Me and a girl from work was talking about them Four Lokos the other day, like how I used to go ham on them things. Start a new game plus. Said ain't so. Economic collapse. 32 years old, still no happy. 32 years old, no happiness in your life. I just saw that. Do you rent that scooter? No, I bought it for it came out to about $198. It was on a flash sale on TikTok, so I just went and got it. Who said that? Somebody said they're 32 years old and there's no happiness, no nothing. First off, like, what do you define as happiness? What makes you happy? Like, right? I think like a lot of times people attribute that word to what they feel that they should have accomplished, right? Like happiness, in my opinion, is like an emotion, right? Like any other emotion that comes from, in moment to moment increments, right? I've never had a day where I'm just, well, yeah, except the day my daughter was born, that was like literally like the happiest day where emotions were just consistent throughout the day. But I can't think of a day where, you know, where I've been all happy the whole day or all sad the whole day or all anything the whole day. You know, happiness comes from, you know, like a moment to moment thing, right? If you're projecting, if you attach happiness to a goal, okay, and you project that goal to be in the future, right? You're never going to be happy because that goal is somewhere beyond your reach, right? Not saying that you'll never get there, but if you're constantly chasing that in order to be happy, whatever that is for you, you're never going to be happy. You gotta find happiness in the moment to moment things. Like even just like something like this energy drink is gonna give me a moment of happiness. The dispensary is gonna give me a moment of happiness. I know it's not like, oh my God, I'm elated, I'm just like this great person, but just those moments, this walk, this interaction with y'all. You see what I'm saying? I'm 35, happy with drawing, playing games, and getting money to afford my gaming. Hey, and I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I'm glad you said that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, because people gonna tell you, oh, all y'all do is play video games, or all you do is just, don't you want more out of life? No, sometimes what you want out of life is what you got, bro. If buying the next best video game is enough to fucking make you happy, don't let nobody take that simplicity away from you, because I wish that I still felt that way. I wish that I still lived in the time where I was, oh, okay, the new release is gonna make this 2 months of my life, you know, relevant for me. That don't exist for me no more. Hey, I appreciate you. LaVelle, man. Thank you. But I don't live there. But if you're in that place, I want you to consider that you're in a good spot, bro. If drawing and playing video games is what makes you happy, keep doing that, bro. Keep doing that, man. Keep doing that. Right? It don't, all this grandiose shit, like the more you want out of life, the more you have to give, bro. The more you have to, like, you know what I'm saying? The more you have to worry about losing. When it's simple shit like that, let's say you have a drawing pad and somebody take your drawing pad, right? What can you do? You go get another drawing pad, because drawing is simple. Drawing makes you happy. But what if it was more than drawing that makes you happy? What if it was, oh, in order for me to be happy, I gotta have a mansion. Somebody take your mansion away, and it's easy to get to replace a mansion as it is to replace a sketchbook. Or to replace a car as it is to replace a sketchbook or a controller or the next bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are simple things, but everybody will tell you, oh, you're supposed to have this, and by this age, you're supposed to want this, and how have you never had this? Like, the video I put out today is literally about me being 42 years old and never owning a car. I've never owned a car. I've never owned a car. And there's been times in my past where I beat myself up about that and said, oh shit, man, I should have this and I should have that. But I don't. I ain't got it. So I'm not gonna beat myself up about something I don't have. But what the things I do have, I love and I appreciate. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I want to get into that Bitcoin shit, because you're gonna have to educate me on how that's gonna help me be financially free. I can't be live inside the dispensary, so I'm gonna stop this live and I'm gonna come back when I come out of here, okay? But I'll be right back in probably about 10 minutes, okay? Just give me 10 minutes, I'll be right back.